guys, welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. So today, as if you've seen the short, we're building a Boba Fett helmet. Cha-ching! All right, so we are using the E-Sun filament, which we had previously had given to us. Sorry about that. I'm going to show you in a second. So this is one of the best filaments I've used so far, and I got it off of Kaz 3D out here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you're looking for, quality printing film, I go E-Sun. It's great. There's other companies, don't get me wrong, but this is another one. So here we go. I think that fits pretty good. Now what I did was I printed this on my Ender 3s. I also I have an IIP printer, and it worked fairly well. You can see that it had different filament, this one, and then I ran out of filament for here, so it basically, I did a quick change. This piece, I'm going to show you, it's from Thingiverse, and it's from Mike King 2008. So I have to give him credit. Always give credit to the people you get your files from. It was a free file. It was also printed in more than one piece. So I'm going to show you here quickly. This was printed out in many layers. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there are different pieces. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections to print. Now here's the difference. You could turn around and print a full helmet if your bed is big enough, which we could have, but then it has a lot of supports that holds up the print. These, I never used any supports, and it came out pretty good. Layer lines are always going to be there. It's FDM. People tell me, you have to tune in your printer, blah blah blah, all that stuff. It turns out that putting them together, there is some issues. But what I did was I ran out of crazy glue, which I like to put all my pieces together. So I used a 5-minute epoxy. That's why the box is all sticky. And what happens is when you get it together, it's not coming off. The piece comes, I'm not sure, this is supposed to have a clamp and it's supposed to go in and out here. I've seen some on the front, but I thought it would go here. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it's stuck there. I have it glued there. I don't care. It's just a prop piece. It's going to go up on the top. So we added a little bit of wood filler. Now, I ran out of my normal wood filler, which comes, it's the same brand. It is the LePage, but usually I get it out in a box, and it's a lot more thicker. This stuff here, it's like a little rabbit poop or something. I don't know. But it works. So our next step is to basically not cover the whole thing. I know people do that. They cover the whole thing and then they sand. We're just going to get what's in between each separate piece. So I'm just going to show you a little example of what I'm going to do. So I just take like a little squirt full, find the spots, and then I'm just going to get in between it. So that will be like level. And then we're going to sand it. And then we're going to use, now I went and bought a new thing that I wanted to try. It's not a primer filler. All right, so this is called plastic dip. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody use it. I guess it's for the bedding. It's a rubberized coat. Now, I don't know if the coat, it would be, I can't see, these are too small for me. Get my glasses on. I'm gonna have to read it. I don't know if it's sandable, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna get this covered, and then we're gonna hit it with this, and we're gonna see. This is the first time we try this. We'll see what happens. So let me get all set up, and we'll go from there. All right, so we tried our first coat of that plastic seal, I guess, whatever it's called, I guess. And we put a small coat, a small spray on it first to see what's gonna happen. It says to leave it dry for at least half hour for every coat, but it also says to let it completely dry for 4 hours. So we're going to do the half hour. We'll add another coat to it and see what it looks like. We also are finishing up these little guys for my buddy. And then this is for him, for his office. I sprayed, airbrushed it. And then I just put a coat of clear on it. It looks pretty cool. I think he's gonna love it. You really see the white coming out of the, that's, you can almost see that that's hidden, but it's white. Pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, let's see what this looks like when it dries, and we'll put another coat on and keep on going. All right, guys, so we're back to the next day. We got Cookie and Missy. They don't really like each other. Well, she don't like him, and he's just a little bastard, but he's a good kitty. Anyway, let's show you where we're at. So we used the new spray, and it kind of did what it was supposed to do. It covered it. I'm gonna see if it's sandable. I ended up putting wood filler on. I don't use Bondo. I don't know what else I was gonna say, but I don't use that kind of stuff because the chemical, too much for me. I don't want to be more sick than I already am. So I'm gonna sand this down and I'll show you what it looks like. We're gonna make that part one of the build and how we coated it, and then we're gonna go to part two after, because it takes a little bit long to edit and everything, and it's just really long in the tooth, and you know, people don't usually watch YouTube for hours on end on videos. They get bored. I get bored. I'm sure you get bored of my ugly face too, but that's the way it is. So the first part will be of, you know, the print, what I printed it and all that shit. The next part will be painting. We'll show you what I'm going to do to it. If I can do it, you can do it. Choose your own path. See you on the next one.